Yo, what's the haps everybody? PK here, and today I'm bringing you guys a Call of Duty video. I know I haven't put up one of these in a while, but if you guys can guess from the title, I'm going to be talking about why Titanfall will not be a COD killer. And let me just get right to it, shall we? So, the reason I think that Titanfall will not take out Call of Duty, and remember, this is my opinion. You don't have to believe it. You can believe it if you want, but, you know, if you think this is complete and utter garbage, then you guys don't have to believe it. This is just my opinion. So, I think that the only thing that can kill Call of Duty is Call of Duty itself, and I know that sounds really weird and kind of stupid and like a cliche Chinese proverb or something, but trust me, the way I see it, Call of Duty has 2 more cycles left, and by cycles I mean 2 more Call of Duties between Treyarch and then Infinity Ward or Sledgehammer. It will be the last Call of Duty that goes up, and why I think that is because next gen's here. So Call of Duty will make a game for next gen, and because they don't want to lose their audience, they're going to make it for regular current gen, and because of that they will lose a significant portion of the people in next gen who wanted a full next gen experience so that they get the full HD, next gen 4K graphics and all of that. So they're going to lose out on those fans, and then at the same time they're going to be losing out on current gen fans who look at what the next gen can do and are maybe thinking about buying a next gen, and so they're just going to lose interest in Call of Duty. There's going to be new, better, bigger games out there. Destiny's coming out this year. I get Titanfall will come out, so it'll knock Call of Duty off. I don't think it's going to completely dethrone it, but all these things will take care of it. Division, Destiny, let's see, Dying Light. There's a lot of good next-gen games that are coming out, and because of that, it's going to put a significant dent in people's wallets, and they're not going to be able to buy Call of Duty like they would normally, because before it's like, oh, okay, a couple of games came out, which is cool, but now it's next-gen, so you want to get in on that next-gen game action because you want the you want to see what the next-gen can offer. So you want Infamous Second Son. You want, I think it's Quantum Watch, the game that's all about freezing time or something. I don't know. It's for Xbox One, and I'm not going to get that. So I don't know too much about it. But anyways, so you have that. So people aren't going to be buying only Call of Duty, especially if you're on the new not the new current gen. If you're on the new generation, you're not going to want to go back to a game that's been ported from regular onto next gen, because it just doesn't look as good. I mean, take a game that's been ported and then take a game that's been designed only for PS3, and you'll see the difference. And so what I think will happen is Call of Duty will see a loss in sales this year, and that's going to concern them a great deal, because if Activision is not making, $100 trillion of Call of Duty, they consider it a failure. So they're going to start pumping a lot of their resources into Call of Duty to try to get it revived, and I don't know how they're going to try that, but then next Call of Duty after that, so in 2 years, Call of Duty will die out. It'll be the lowest selling Call of Duty, in my opinion, and because of that, Activision is going to give up, and they're not going to try to revive it again and dump money into it just for it to be a complete failure. So they're not going to do anything about it anymore, and they're just going to let it die. And with that, maybe another FPS will take the throne. Who knows? Maybe it won't even be FPSs anymore, but I doubt it. I think FPS is one of the most casual. I hesitate to say casual because maybe people think that's kind of like a bad word, but I think FPSs are a casual genre that people, they get drunk on the weekends with their buddies and they can play some Call of Duty with. So that's what I think is, that's why I think the FPS genre is going to keep on being on top. But a different game other than Battlefield, a different game like an FPS, and I don't think Titanfall will knock Call of Duty. I think it will do a lot to hamper the next Call of Duty. It'll take some of the fans, but a lot of more hardcore Call of Duty players, they're not gonna want Titanfall, and that's just how I see it. They're not going to want Titanfall and think it's the same as Call of Duty, because admittedly, on the surface, it's pretty much Call of Duty with robots, but I don't think the change in robots is going to be a good thing for most people, because a lot of people don't like vehicles, and I think the Titans are considered vehicles, I guess. But I think Titanfall will rob a significant portion of not only Call of Duty, but maybe even other FPSs And then further along the lines of this year, more and more next-gen games such as Watch Dogs and other FPSs even that we don't even know about yet that are in the works, those will also lead to stealing more fans from Call of Duty, and then eventually Call of Duty will just die. And I predict in 2 years, and that's really all I have to say about that. I don't know. What do you guys think? What are your guys' reasons for why Titanfall will either knock Call of Duty off now, or what do you think about if Call of Duty will be reign supreme for the next 2 years, basically? So, in the comments down below, just say whether or not you think Titanfall will knock down Call of Duty, or if Titanfall won't knock down Call of Duty. And then if you want, you can either talk about whether you think Titanfall will or will not be a failure, but that's up to you guys. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. It helps my channel grow. And until then, this has been PK. I'm out, guys. Peace.